Love and Hip Hop Atlanta recap: Tommie must face her alcoholism if she wants to film again. Tonight's episode of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta finds us still at the Dude Ranch at a powwow over a campfire. Estelita, Sierra, Eric Mina, etc. are all discussing their issues with Rashida as the moderator. This is Rashida's moment to talk about how she and Kirk put their drama aside because his mother died. That was enough to make everyone decide to squash their respective beef. Kirk is still trash, though. No matter how you spin it. But, Rashida continues to choose him, so that's her problem. Next, Tommie comes back for a hit second. Basically, the staff was tired of her antics and actually feared for their lives when she was around. She has threatened and attempted violence against staff, so it's obvious why they wouldn't want to film with her. The purpose of this scene is for a producer to state the obvious: she has a drinking problem. They're concerned about her. Tommie apologizes and says she's not a violent person. The producer informs her that she's suspended from filming until she gets help. Tommie still doesn't think she's an alcoholic, even though the signs are there, including the fact that alcoholism runs in her family, but we end this scene with Tommie saying she's going to prove everyone wrong and get the help she needs. She's not the first Love and Hip Hop alumna to have to go to rehab for alcohol. C.T. Ramari. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, Sorry, couldn't resist, Eric Mina and Tokyo Vanity have a bonding moment. Tokyo opens up about her decision to hold on to her virginity, which seems to stem from childhood trauma that she's not ready to open up about, but the insinuation seems to be that she was molested. Mina opens up about being molested as a child, dealing with domestic violence, etc. It's a rare, sweet and mature moment. Carly Red and Young Jock also have a moment. She says he hurt her the most out of all his relationships, and he says that wasn't his intention and even offers an apology. We see what's happening here and Carly Red getting back with Young Jock would be a great storyline. You know how she do. Back in Atlanta, Jasmine and Kelsey, Rashida's stepdaughter, meet up. The latter wants to get Jasmine's side of the story. Jasmine says that Kirk hasn't lived up to his promise to see his son. Kelsey makes excuses for him and tells Jasmine to give him time because he's busy with his real family. Not in those words, but might as well had been. They move on from that part of the conversation and Kelsey meets Cannon and it's so sweet. Cannon is the cutest. Hopefully, Kirk stops neglecting him. The crew in Houston wraps up their trip on a high note. Sierra and Carly Red amend fences over Carly's messiness. Tokyo and Spice move on, maybe, and then BK Brasco steals Sierra away. He leads her outside where there are rose petals set up on the ground in an I Heart S formation. He tells her he loves her and he wants to be the man for her. Sierra says she's not feeling the shady behavior and egregious rumors. He denies the rumors, which are too outrageous to be fake, plus Amber Pretty had receipts, but wait-offs. BK Brasco tells her that when her divorce is finalized, the only tears she'll ever cry because of him are when he puts a ring on her finger. That's the type of stuff Sierra eats up. She'll stay in pocket, at least for a little while. Anyway, the trip ends on a fisticuff-free note with everyone putting their drama to bed. The episode ends with Tommie with her mom and her sister, Versace. Tommie's drink of choice is ginger ale, so she remains in her right mind. They all manage to have a civil conversation for once, and then Tommie's mom drops a bomb. She hadn't been feeling well, so doctors recently ran some tests on her and they think there's something seriously wrong with her. That something serious wasn't named because Tommie's mom would rather not put it into the universe, but we can assume it's probably some type of cancer. More testing is needed, but Tommie's mom makes it clear that it's more important now than ever that Tommie and Versace reconcile and remain strong. They all share a tearful embrace, and this is the saddest love and hip hop Atlanta ending we've seen thus far.